Do. Okay. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, it's Friday. Friday, ladies and gents. Alright, so how you guys doing today? So as mentioned a couple of days ago, I was going to be doing a Q&A live stream. It's been a while, actually. It was like, when was the last time I had a Q&A live stream? You know? We're already in August. Oh, Q&A. That's basically question and answer. By the way, hi Super Lou, how are you doing today? Alright, so we're getting some viewers in. That's good, that's good. Wow, I haven't done a live stream Q&A, a Q&A live stream since March. Wow. So it's been months. Yeah, I was looking it up on my phone just now. So if you got any questions to ask me, like in regards to my channel, my content, stuff like that, be sure to let me know in the comments. Let me know in the live chat. Live chat is down here. Doodly doodly doo. So obviously we're in August. I mean, yeah, we're still in the beginning of August. Well, kind of, sort of, however you want to think about it. August 9th. Hi Evelyn, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we're gonna look at my Twitter real quick. By the way, this is my DeviantArt page. Alright, so hi George. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we got a question here. We got our first question. Like, what did you think of Veggies in Space, The Final Frontier? That was Mr. Lunt's last speaking role. I don't think that's correct. I mean, Mr. Lunt has said a whole lot of things. He's been in a lot of other projects soon after Veggies in Space. Oh my god, I've only seen Veggies in Space once. It's so forgettable. Like, it was obviously trendy because you know how space films work, you know, Star Trek and stuff like that. It was so trendy. That was one of the turnoffs of that episode. Okay, Evelyn's asking me, do you know the Plankton movie got leaked? Actually, I never heard of that. I've heard of their recent movie, the Sandy Cheeks movie, which was god awful according to the internet. Oh, Mr. Lunt had no lines in the future episodes. Well, even still, he says a lot of stuff like after, like, what was it? Like the original Veggie Tales. I don't know. It's like this is coming from a person that's watched the original Veggie Tales in the House and City, and even the Veggie Tales reboot, and even listened a little to the podcast, which is god awful. Ugh. Okay, what's my opinion on The Lion King? Not a big fan of it. And I have my personal reasons, which I'm not really going to not feel comfortable getting into. So let's just leave it at that. Okay, so we're starting these questions pretty... some of them are questionable, some of them are debatable. Anyways, keep hitting me with questions. Q&A Livestream, y'all. I got my Kool-Aid. This is my Kool-Aid. I have it in here. And I have my coffee. So, best of both worlds. Do you have a Wattpad? I've heard of Wattpad. Been debating on whether to join Wattpad, because that's like with web comics, right? People share their web comics and stuff like that. Hi Papa Snake, welcome to the stream. I said in my previous video that I wasn't going to talk about the Larry Boy movie until January. So, yeah, because I'm trying to prove to people who are saying that I'm not being patient with the movie and over-criticizing it. Over-criticizing it. So, I made a deal in the previous video, which was the... What was my previous video? My previous video, which is called Reacting to Billy Bustup's Trailers, I made a deal with you guys. So, I'm sticking to my end of the deal. So, I'm keeping my mouth shut about the Larry Boy movie until this January, okay? So, yeah, we're being patient with the movie, you guys. I promise you, we're being patient, so we're focusing on the other stuff. So I hope that answers your question, kinda, sorta. But anywho, oh, Wattpad is a fanfic site. Okay. Okay, close enough, but I don't know. Well, speaking of fanfiction sites, I used to write fanfiction on fanfiction.net. I don't even know if that's still around or not. I haven't used it in like years. Years. He's like, have you ever watched Peppa Pig? I've seen I've seen clips of it like on YouTube, and it I could see why it's so memeable and why Matt the cat hates it. By the way, Matt the cat is one of my friends and one of my YouTube collaborators, so shout out to him. Oh, speaking of, I made him I made him two art thingies, artworks, fan art. This is one of them. So there's me, and there's Matt the cat, and he's holding old Ouchie from Pikmin 4, and I'm holding Polterpup from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm pretty happy with this art piece. And I made this for him for his birthday. And I also made him this for his birthday. This is our Billy Bust Up OCs. So obviously this is my Barnaby OC, Ronnie Ghost Owl. And I have Matt the cat over here who's cosplaying as Fantokyo, the puppet guy from Billy Bust Up. It's like Matt loves Fantokyo because Fantokyo is a theater nerd and obsessed with theater. It's like Tumblr is a good site for comics. Yeah, I started I created an account on Tumblr. Still trying to figure out how to use it though. It was like testing the waters, making sure if I want to post content on there or not. Maybe. I don't know, like sometime in the future. But yeah, Tumblr. What do you think about Bluey? I've heard a lot of things about Bluey actually. Um, and like Peppa Pig, I've seen clips here and there. I still don't understand the show. I'm still new to the show, so that's where I'm gonna leave it. So I don't know enough to give my own opinion on Bluey. So I mean, it's a kids show, but it's also got adult fans, so I can respect that. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I don't understand. Like, I didn't even mention Pigman unless somebody in the comments did. Do you think Daddy Pig is. Okay, Daddy Pig is Daddy Pig, so I'm not sure if he's the kind of guy that would commit any kind of fraud. And plus, I don't even watch the show. I don't even watch the Peppa Pig show religiously. I don't. Like, I've seen clips, but that's all it is, clips. I think you were talking about that one animal you drew in the previous. Oh. Pikmin 4. Let me spell it out in the comments. There we go. You know, I used to like Disney, but a lot of their content nowadays is just not too crazy about. From the remakes to new stuff that is either hit or miss. It's like, I miss the 90s. I miss the 90s Disney. 1980s, 1990s. I miss those years. Well, what could I say? I'm a 90s kid. I'm a 90s baby, actually. You know, I saw the trailer to Wish, and I wasn't sold. First impression, it was like, and even the bad guy was a turnoff. And to prove my point, a lot of people were saying that the movie wasn't that good. So, in my mind, I was like, I'd rather skip out on the movies. I'd rather spend my money on something else. Alright, Elizabeth's in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about Inside Out too. You know, Wish had a lot of potential, but yeah, mistakes were made. I mean, don't get me wrong, the animation's pretty good. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's books and covers. Oh yeah, PBS Kids, that was part of my childhood. My childhood, like when it comes to television, was PBS, Playhouse Disney, Nick Jr. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Oh, Cartoon Network, somewhere in there. Yeah, definitely. I watched a lot of cartoons growing up. Do. Yeah, I've seen one or two episodes of The Naughty Shop. I mean, it wasn't as memorable as, say, Sesame Street or Barney and Friends. But I managed to catch one or two episodes of The Naughty Shop. Yeah, Playhouse Disney was pretty good. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, and this is what I made Matt last year. Another Pikmin 4 fan art. It was like when Pikmin 4 was announced last year, he was super excited for it. The game comes out and he's loving it. So I made him this. Yeah, Bear in the Big Blue House was one of my go-to shows back then. In fact, I have a DVD. I have a DVD of Bear in the Big Blue House. It has, I believe, 4 episodes. I would have to check. But yeah, I have a DVD. Yeah, Evelyn, that show's underrated. Especially when you got a Noel McNeil. He's the puppeteer for Bear. He's wearing the bear costume. I think he's a really talented puppeteer. I almost got tongue-tied. Oh, hi, Junior Boy. Thank you for tuning in. So, wait, where's JB Plus, y'all? Let me go find him real quick. What are you doing? What? You and the small fry can play later. Can play later. Alright, so. Hello, peoples. You're kissing the people already? Are you serious? Okie dokie. And here's my small fry from Splatoon 3. Splatoon. Do a backflip. Alright, CJB Studios, thank you for tuning in. Favorite Larry Boy episode? I've said this a billion times. CJB Studios. That would be Larry Boy and the Bad Apple, which, by the way, I'm going to be re-reviewing next year. Because when you look at when I looked at the release date for Rumorweed and Bad Apple, July 27th, 1999. July 29th, 2006. It was like, I didn't want to stress myself out by having to put out 2 reviews on the same month. So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to be re-reviewing Rumorweed this year, and then next year would be Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. So I had to make a compromise there. Yeah, I did a review on Larry Boy and the Bad Apple like years ago, and it was a 2-parter. It was a 2-part review. Yeah, just give me 1 second while Yeah, I gotta find it. But yeah, I'm gonna be re-reviewing Bad Apple next year. Okay, I just gotta find it real quick. Let's go over to my channel, which, by the way, if you haven't done so already, leave a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Anywho, let me find my Larry Boy and the Bad Apple review. Okay, I found it. Alright, so, wow, it was like 8 years ago. 8 years ago that I did a review on Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. So this was part 1. And then when you scroll down, this is part 2. Yeah, I intentionally made it a 2-parter because it was not only a review, but it was also a reenactment of the Larry Boy and the Bad Apple episode. Yeah, I remember having so much fun with that. So here we are 8 years later. Well, it's gonna be 9 years later if I do this. If I do this in July. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the work that I did on that review. I mean, the Naughty Show, I like the premise, I like the concept. I mean, it just didn't really grab me as much as the other shows that I was watching back in the day. I mean, it's for some people, it's for others, so you can't really fault me for that. Yeah, you should get a YouTube plaque. Yeah, I think the first plaque that they give you is when you hit 100,000 subscribers. So that should be my big YouTube goal. That'd be my first YouTube goal, is getting 100,000 subscribers. Curious George. I've seen the movie and I've seen a few episodes of the show, which aired on PBS Kids. However, I prefer the books. I prefer the Curious George book. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, like that, what was I gonna say? It was like that has the author's intent. It's like nowadays, Hollywood wants to make things too mainstream and stuff like that. But when you open up the book, you see all these amazing ideas. It's like, wow, there's no little to no corporate meddling. Oh, hi, Fast. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so your question is, what's your favorite Mario Kart game? Um, well, I used to play Mario Kart 7 on the Nintendo DS, but then I was I was lucky enough to get into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. So that one's my favorite, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Arthur's pretty good. I used to watch that a lot back in the day. And how they ended that show, that was like, it was so bittersweet. Yeah, I used to watch Cartoon Network. Let's get another different picture on here. Oh, this was an art commission that I did. If it loads. There we go. Yeah, lately I've been playing Thousand Year Door, and so is Matt the Cat. So obviously here's Goombella and Mario. And she's tattling on Barnaby Ghost Owl. See his stats and whatnot. I've only watched one episode of The Amazing World of Gumball, and I don't know, it's just not really into that show. Sorry. But anyways, I thought this was pretty good. I think my art has changed ever since I switched over to Sketchbook on iOS, because I used to use Microsoft Paint on this computer here. But nowadays I use the Sketchbook app on my tablet, and yeah, I've been doing a lot better. I'm putting out art a lot faster. It's so amazing. Okay, Cartoon Network shows. Let's go. Dexter's Laboratory, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Powerpuff Girls, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry. Yeah, you name it. Alright, let's check on... Ooh, Daily Barnaby. Okay, let me... Billy Bust Up. Let's check it. I told you guys that they're gonna do their orchestra. They're gonna record with an actual orchestra. Yeah, Matt will definitely love this. Yeah, like I was saying, Matt loves this character a lot in Billy Bust Up. His name's Fantokyo. I was like, you better keep Fantokyo's theater in good condition. Favorite thing about VeggieTales, besides Larry Boy? That all depends. Like, are we talking about the original 90s VeggieTales or further down the line? Because I can guarantee you 90s VeggieTales didn't have a lot of corporate meddling. I mean, take a look at Where's God When I'm Scared. Take a look at that first episode of VeggieTales. That was when a lot of Phil Vischer's and Mike Naraki's creativity was at their best. Yeah, old school VeggieTales, the 90s, came out the exact same year that I was born. So there's that. Anywho, Fairy Tale Hero, thank you for tuning in. Okay, so these are my latest videos so far. This one came out 2 days ago. Showed a little preview clip of me smiling. And also a new channel trailer. I updated my channel trailer, so there's that as well. And my latest review, the Larry Boy and the Rumorweed re-review. That's why it says Larry Boy Fanatic 2024. And look at that, we're at 660 views on that video. So what is that? 66% of the goal of our 1,000 view goal. You guys want me to do a character AI video where I talk to Larry Boy? Alright, so clever, hilarious. Thank you for tuning in. Do you know that the VeggieTales channel use a render for their thumbnail? I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Like, they use a lot. They use a lot of people's renders. I mean, they used a lot of Nintendo Dario's renders. They used, I don't know who else's, but yeah. I don't really have a favorite Pixar movie. I mean, I used to watch a lot of Pixar movies, like when I was a kid, but yeah, the novelty wears off, so yeah, it's complicated. I mean, so let's just leave it at that. Have you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? Yes, I have. That was part of my childhood as well. And I miss the animatronics. It was like the animatronic characters were the heart and soul of Chuck E. Cheese's. And Tegodario can definitely testify to that. If there's something that Tegodario and I agree on, is that Chuck E. Cheese used to be really great because of the animatronics. But then they started turning the animatronics area into like a dance floor. It's like, ugh. It's like, why you gotta get rid of the heart and soul of Chuck E. Cheese, you know? Okay, Hot Topic or Box Lunch? Well, aren't they really like don't they belong with the same company? Because every time I would go online and browse Hot Topic, I see the name Box Lunch, like at the bottom of the web page or whatever. But yeah, I love Hot Topic. I used to buy a lot of stuff at Hot Topic a lot. I used to buy a lot of things from there. And I would love to buy from Hot Topic again, but with the economy being the way it is right now, it's like, yeah, I really miss the days where I can splurge, you know? Box Lunch has more cardigans than Hot Topic. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I should check out Box Lunch. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wearing a pretty good cardigan. I used to have a couple of cardigans, but yeah, I grew out of a couple of them. So, yeah, it's time to renew my wardrobe at some point. I used to stop by Hot Topic every day. It was like, I wish we had a Hot Topic. I wish I had a Hot Topic that was like a few minutes away from here. I mean, right now, if I wanted to go to a Hot Topic, it would be like a 20-30 minute drive. 20 minutes, 30 minutes is like the nearest I can be at a mall. I mean, we have a shopping mall. We have a mall center, a shopping center, like a like 5 minutes from here, but we do not have a Hot Topic at the shopping mall. That's this shopping center that's a few minutes away, and I'm mad because Hot Topic. When you hear the name Hot Topic, the one thing that pops into my mind is pop culture, movies, shows, video games, you know? This neighborhood does not know how to appeal to me sometimes, with the exception of a GameStop that's like a few minutes away from here. So I'm okay with that at the very least. And you know what? We have a good grocery, we have a good supermarket. So those are the only two things. Oh yeah, and we got a Little Caesars and Taco Bell. Those are the few things. But still, they gotta step up when it comes to like appealing to people like me. What is it? Short cane, the FNAF fan showcase. Oh, a showcase? Never heard of one of those. I've heard of Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I grew up with Five Nights at Freddy's. I've followed that franchise ever since college. I think I was sophomore, junior at college. I mean, it's been years. Yeah, they included VeggieTales songs, and oh yeah, I remember like when I was a kid, I went to a Chuck E. Cheese, and on some of the televisions they were playing clips and songs from VeggieTales. I mean, I didn't even know what VeggieTales was until like 5th grade. Oh yeah, and this is my shorts page. 3 of these are from my recent Larry Boy and the Rumorweed video. Yeah, I didn't start watching VeggieTales until the 5th grade. I remember catching a couple of VHS tapes from a video store, a video rental store. I mean, we had Blockbuster back then, but the video store that we would normally go to rent movies was this place called Hollywood Video. Yeah, it's similar to Blockbuster. I remember renting out, what was it? Are You My Neighbor? And then Heroes of the Bible. You know, the one with Josh and the Big Wall and Rack, Shack, and Benny. And also in the 5th grade was when I was introduced to Larry Boy through the Cartoon Adventures. I caught that on TV one time. It was through you know how DirecTV did all those pay-per-view movies back then? Okay, what do I think about the Larry Boy Cartoon Adventures? It had potential because first off, you have an animator named Tom Bancroft, who, by the way, animated for Disney before then. So he's a really great animator. He's super talented, and he's one of my inspirations for drawing and stuff like that. So you got that amazing talent, that made amazing artistry, cartoon artistry. But I guess it was like with the budget or time constraints, like they had to push everything like real fast. It's like, okay, here's a story, here are your characters, animated like this. They had like limited time to make the episodes of the Cartoon Adventures, and unfortunately that series only lasted 4 episodes. I mean, yeah, like I said, it had potential, but they didn't have the time, they didn't have the budget, so it was doomed to fail. And that's sad, because I would have wanted more episodes, you know? You know what they should do? They should renew the show, like, give it a reboot, you know? If there was one show that I want to see a reboot of, then it would be the Cartoon Adventures. So in this way, we can get more adventures with Larry Boy. That way we can learn more about the villains like Awful Alvin, Greta Von Gruesome, the Alchemist, and Mother Pearl. Or leave out Mother Pearl and just reinvent the Alchemist to be all badass and stuff like that. Barnaby and of course... Oh, you're talking about this. This is my Barnaby Ghost Owl OC. See, the difference between me and him is that I'm wearing a corset, if you want to call it that. I'm wearing shorts and I have hair. Yeah, don't I look beautiful? Where's that community post? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys a community post. Yeah, I made this towards my birthday. Yeah, I made this community post like a couple of months ago, where I was like, oh, don't mind me, I'm just hanging out with, just being here with Barnaby. Oh my god, where is that? Okay, here it is. I found it. So here it is right here. And I say, oh, it was like a month ago. Okay. And I say, don't mind me, just hugging my idol. So I drew myself holding Barnaby, hugging him, because Yeah, because he's friggin' amazing. Refer to the other, looks like Barnaby in a corset. Oh, the other video where he was in a corset? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, because I can guarantee you he's not wearing a corset. This is supposed to be a vest. The one in the middle? Well, the thing is, he likes to fold his wings. He likes to fold his wings, so it looks like he's wearing a business suit. It's kind of like how he is right here. You fold the wings, hang upside down. Yeah, I could show you a screenshot, like. But other than that, he's not wearing a corset. He's wearing a pink vest. And he folds his wings to, like, as if he's wearing a cloak or whatever. In this case, a kind of looks like a business suit. And he's got a bow tie and, you know. So I'll mute this. Alright, so when we first meet him, he's hanging upside down. Kind of like a bat. You know? No, he's not a bat. He's an owl. But one can argue that he has bat-like features. But because he's a ghost owl, he can basically act like a bat if he wanted to. So obviously, he comes down from the ceiling. And you see how, like, his body looks like a fancy schmancy business suit. And then later on, he opens up his wings and you see his pink vest. Pink vest, bow tie. Yeah, I can go on and on about this guy. He's super cool. It's like, I call him my spirit animal, and he's my comfort character. And I say this a lot on Twitter. Which, by the way, there's Fan Tokyo again. But anywho, I love going on and on about this guy. I mean, seriously, he's freaking amazing. Oh yes, I made this one. A lot of people loved this. This is me cuddling up with Barnaby. Legs very snazzy. Oh, Fairy Tale Hero. I saw your question about Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, part of me wants to go see it, but another part of me is like, oh, well, I can spend my money. I gotta spend my money elsewhere. Again, I miss splurging. I miss having a lot of money. But the economy's rough right now. Okay, will you react to more YTPs? That depends. If I see a good one, then I probably will. But let me recommend some YouTubers that are pretty good. CS188 is a good one. I mean, that guy's part of my inspiration for making YTPs of my own. You know, I love his editing style. I love the jokes he makes. Your local theater doesn't have discount days? That's a good question. Like, the nearest theater I have is like a few minutes away. It's like in the exact same shopping center where the supermarket's at, where GameStop is at, where Taco Bell's at. I wonder if they... Okay, who... I think it's Cinemark. I don't know if they do discount days. It's been like more than a year since I've been at that movie theater. Yeah, the last time I been in that movie theater, which is 5 minutes away, that was when I saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I've never been to the movies since Super Mario Bros. Movie. Oh yeah, I've seen something random. I've seen their videos, especially the Larry Boy videos, the Larry Boy YTPs. Those are pretty good. Oh, let me recommend another YouTuber. Bada boom, bada boom. Okay, so CS188 and Jimmy Davis. Those are my inspirations for YTPs. And last I heard, Jimmy Davis got his YouTube plaque, and I shared it on my community post. I shared it on my community tab. Recent message on DeviantArt. Let me check that out real quick. Oh, we got another subscriber on DeviantArt. Or is what they call watchers. Okay, so 202 watchers on DeviantArt. Um. Hmm. Anywho. what else do I want to show you guys? If you have any other questions, let me know in the chat. There's like, all right. Is there a human version of Larry Boy? There's been fan art of a human version of Larry Boy, but it's not like, you know, it's not canon to the original source material. But I can tell you that there's fan art, you know? There's definitely fan art. Just like this one. It's not rumorweed vibes per se. It's just like it's called a downward spiral. Okay, in the description for it, YouTuber Larry Boy Fanatic's reaction to the ongoing stupidity of the leadership behind present day VeggieTales. Since Phil and Mike are out of the picture. Yeah, that was my reaction. And you guys saw that reaction for the first time when I talked about Season 2, the VeggieTales podcast. And this is my marker drawing. You know what? Microwave Society should react to Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. Because so far they've reacted to Fit from Outer Space and Rumorweed. They've reacted to Lord of the Beans, Jonah, and the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything. Yeah, it would be nice for them to tackle Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. If they do that, I want to do a react video and see what they think. Yeah, they did a good review on Larry Boy. I mean, I enjoyed their Larry Boy video a lot. In fact, I reacted to their Larry Boy video some time ago. Yeah, I like that I gave this flames because, yeah, artistic liberties. I like how you made the flames in the background. Thanks, that was a nod to GameToon's fan-made Barnaby Ghost Owl video. Here's a screenshot, and I screenshot it right there. Bada boom, bada boom. Oh, be right back, guys. I gotta check what's outside. Alright, okay, sorry about that, folks. Yeah, the mailman came. So, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to grab the mail like real quick. So, anywho, I'm sick and tired of this weather, this summer weather. I want it to be over. Give me fall season. So wait a second. Who's whining about whose story? If there was a darker version of Larry Boy, like the closest we ever got to that was like the original trailer to Rumorweed. That used to be darker than the trailer that we eventually got. The original was said to be too scary for kids because of the way like it was presented. But then they were like, oh well, we don't want to scare the kids, so let's make it a little more upbeat. But when I saw that original trailer, it's like it didn't scare me at all. Like I was first exposed to that original trailer like during college, and I was like, was it really that scary, or is this like people trying to be overprotective, you know? Yep, and I talk about it a couple of times here on the channel. You know, let me find those videos. Okay, Rumorweed trailer. Oh, I did 2 videos. I did 2 videos discussing the original Rumorweed trailer. This was my first one, the band trailer, which was like 8 years ago. And then 4 years ago, I did another one revisiting the Lost trailer. So these are the 2 concerning the original Rumorweed trailer. This one's not as good quality because I didn't know about screen capturing. But this one I used screen capturing to explain some of my points, you know? Yeah, and I go in a lot of detail on both of these videos, explaining what the Lost trailer was about and making both arguments as to why it might have been scary and why it not have been scary. Just looking at both sides, you know? Okay. Larry Boy and the Rumorweed trailer. Try looking at this one. VeggieTales Rare Larry Boy and the Rumorweed trailer by classic VeggieTales fan. Or if you have the Rumorweed DVD and I explain it in my two Larry Boy and the Rumorweed Rare trailers videos. It was both this one and this one on where to find the band trailer, because they hide it as an Easter egg on the DVD. If you don't have the DVD, then I suggest going to classic VeggieTales fans video, this one, and you'll see the band trailer. Alright, Colin, you asked me that question numerous times. What happened to Larry Boy in the sewer? The problem is, he gets beaten up off camera and we don't see that. So I don't know why you're obsessed with that. Okay, let me. Okay, so I finished my coffee, so I'm gonna put this in the sink. I'll be right back. Macy glad that we didn't see that scene where he was beaten, but at the same time, it wasn't like all blood and gore. Like, they showed Larry the Cucumber in that Fibro Lou segment that they did in Are You My Neighbor. He had a bandaged head or whatever. And people getting slushies thrown at them on Josh and the Big Wall, and Jimmy has a bandage on his head, and they show them get plummeted by slushies. I got slushy in my ear. It's like it wouldn't have made a difference. Oh, and you know that scene in Fit from Outer Space where Larry Boy gets crushed like a stress ball or whatever? Oh, they're more than happy to show that and then not show Larry Boy fighting the Rumorweed. Fighting. Because he ends up getting his ass kicked, you know? So obviously there's double standards as to what they can and can't show, and it's like, okay, well, it wouldn't have made a difference if we had stuff that they show. It was like, I feel like, and I explained this in my re-review of Rumorweed, there were times where they had opportunities to show this and opportunities to get rid of that. You know that long shot, that reused long shot of the neighborhood and the camera panning over to Junior's house? That was reused from Fit from Outer Space. Like, they could have not used that footage. They could have not reused that footage. Instead, give us something different. Yeah, Larry Boy was thrown to the wall. And that's where you see, like, him getting bruised and bandaged and whatnot. That's all they show. He was thrown to the wall. And that's that. But you know what? Larry Boy does win. He wins in Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. He's actually fighting the Bad Apple on that one. They actually make him the hero on that one. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that he didn't win in the Fib and Rumor Weed episodes. But at the same time, it's like they were trying to tell us, do we really need superheroes to tell us that you shouldn't lie to your parents and you shouldn't start rumors about people? And I point this out in some of my previous videos. I pointed that out in the past. It's like, do you really need a superhero for any of that? Well, I don't think Larry Boy left. It's just like, there was Fit from Outer Space, there was Rumorweed, and then there was the Cartoon Adventure series, and then he comes back in Larry Boy and the Bad Apple, and he comes back again in the League of Incredible Vegetables, and then in VeggieTales in the House and City, he comes back, and then in the reboot, he comes back. It's like, he's never really left. Yeah, you're right. Children love heroes. They love superheroes. Got some Kool-Aid. Well, some people will say that that doesn't count, but when you think about it, I've coined the term Larry Boy multiverse for a reason. Because ever since they brought back Awful Alvin in the Larry Boy in the VeggieTales reboot, sorry. Because originally Awful Alvin was in the Cartoon Adventure series, right? And then they brought him back in the VeggieTales reboot. So essentially, Awful Alvin went from hand-drawn to CG, when you think about it. And that's what kick-started the Larry Boy multiverse, because you got those worlds clashing, those worlds coming together, so boom, multiverse. Call it what you will, but I call it a multiverse. I guess because Big Idea didn't see the Cartoon Adventures as canon. What if CG Larry Boy met cartoon Larry Boy? I mean, that would be super cool. It would be like what's that movie? Spider-Man No Way Home, where the 3 Spider-Mans come together. And you could thank the Marvel multiverse for that. Well, Larry Boy EXE is fan made, so I don't think it would be part of the Larry Boy multiverse. I mean, if Big Idea made Larry Boy EXE canon, then he would be part of the multiverse. Or when Deadpool meets all the... I mean, it's possible because the multiverse became a thing for Marvel. It was like a while back, like when the Avengers were taking on Thanos or whatever. Because I've seen the Avengers. I've seen that second Avengers movie. What was it? I've seen Endgame. And I've seen Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, since Thanos snapped. Yeah, Barnaby's pretty cool. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I know, Evelyn. I know. I've seen Avengers. I've seen the Avengers movies. Oh, Age of Ultron. That was the second Avengers movie. Yeah, there we go. And then Captain America's Civil War. Wow, I'm remembering all of these movies. Hey, if they bring back the Cartoon Adventures, if they reboot that, then yeah, I want them to flesh out Dark Crow, because we only got one episode of him in the Cartoon Adventure series, where it was supposed to be like a crossover where Larry Boy teams up with this guy, and it's like we don't know much about him. It's like that was one of the missed opportunities where we could have learned more about this guy and why he's so freaking important to Larry Boy. I mean, geez Louise. They're just classmates at a superhero school that nobody asked for, a superhero night school, or whatever it's called. I wasn't a big fan of Buck Choi in the superhero class to begin with. I'm sorry, but that was like, does Larry Boy really need to go to a super school in order to do stuff? I mean, sure, they learn Bible quotes, Bible verses. Uh, Colin. Should have aimed for the head. Alright, remember, Dark Crow didn't want Larry Boy to help. So maybe Dark Crow could get his wish. That's a possibility if the reboot happened, if there was a reboot for the Cartoon Adventure series. Alright, so Fairy Tale Hero's leaving. You have a good day. And I will continue answering questions for a little bit longer. Oh, Alistair, is he the guy from Has-Been Hotel? Or was it Hell of a Boss? I think it was Has-Been Hotel. I've heard both of those shows are really great. You see, I knew it. I knew it was Has-Been Hotel. Did you know that Black Griffin, the guy who plays Barnaby, he made a song about Alistair? What was that song called? Insane. I mean, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good song. Black Griffin does a lot of great songs, and I'm really glad that he made Barnaby. He brought Barnaby to life. Ever since I started following Billy Bustup, I also follow Black Griffin. He's amazing. He's a super talented guy. Music, acting. So, Black Griffin is not a one-trick pony. He could even skydive. Yeah, I'm just reading messages from family. Yeah. Okay. Oh, speaking of. Thoughts on SpongeBob? Okay, my friends, Matt the Cat, Junior Boy, and I, the three of us agree that everything was pretty good up until season 4, I believe. We like old school SpongeBob. But not that much. I don't know what she was thinking. Well, I don't know too much about this Queen Rayleigh person. And so we're just gonna leave it at that. Favorite SpongeBob meme? Hmm. Uh, this one? Well, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm supposed to stay away from creepy pastas anyways. Um, there's some creepy pastas that I like and some that I don't like. Um, but I've been wanting to write or create a creepy pasta of my own. It'll be leaning towards fan fiction. But hey, I can recommend creepy pastas like the Russian sleep experiment, Smiling Jack, the origins of Smiling Jack or whatever. You know, some pretty good ones, pretty good creepy pastas. Especially great to listen to like during the Halloween season. Oh, there's also Five Nights at Freddy's creepy pastas. Oh, okay. Okay, what's your opinion on alter ego? Well, in the words of Larry Boy in the Cartoon Adventures series, is like you're just a cheap copy of me. So that's my opinion on that. Okay, creepy pastas affecting mental health. Hey, if it affects your mental health, then yeah, just stay away from creepy pastas. I mean, there's been a couple of times where I would listen to certain creepy pastas and I would just like, just like turn it off. Have you ever drawn anything Larry Boy Cartoon Adventures related? I think I have. I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but that could be something I could work on. Let me see if I can find something Cartoon Adventures related. Oh well, this is from the book series Plum Loco, Chili Pepper and Coconut, Outback Jack. And these are from the book series. And then we got Iceberg, Emperor of Envy. You know, before the Emperor of Envy we got in the VeggieTales reboot, doesn't look like this. Looks like what Matt calls a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. And that's something else. Alright, so go back to my profile. Larry Boy Fanatic EXE. Oh, here's Cartoon Adventures related. Yeah, I did this one, Larry Boy and Dark Crow. That coconut is cocoa nuts. Thanks, Junior Boy Plushie, for letting us know that. Alright. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start a poll. So you see this picture right here? Give me your thoughts on it, yes or no. Should I color it? Well, if it loads. Well, you see it right here. Oh, it's not for the faint of heart. When did I post this? April 29th, 2002. I mean 2022. 2022. There, I said it. I was stumbling on my words. I was like, why you have me stumble on my words? Could you shut up? You sound dumb. Boink. I was like, you're right, the internet wasn't that big back then. JB, stop boarding. Okay, we'll give a couple of more minutes on the poll. But yeah, so far you guys want me to recreate this into a colored version. Well, with my tablet and the power of the Sketchbook app, your girl's gonna make it happen. It's like ever since I started using the Sketchbook app on my tablet, it's like I'm a lot faster with it. I'm a lot faster with putting out fan art commissions. Oh my god, you guys should definitely see my Instagram. Well, I posted on Instagram. You should see my Instagram and you should see my DeviantArt page. It's like, no, I want to fight Bob the Tomato. You know what? I have Bob the Tomato somewhere. Alright, so here's Bob the tomato. What do you got to say for yourself? Is this thing on? I'ma fight you. What? No! This is a magical place! Sound like that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward are stuck in a wishing well. Okay, how did you get all these VeggieTales plushies? Now, to be fair, these are Fisher Price plushies. They're like the baby toy plushies. The set I found these at a thrift store years ago. This is a Junior Asparagus plushie, and as you can see, I made a little costume, a little Junior Boy costume, so that I could put it on Junior Asparagus. So I made a little costume because I'm a huge fan of Junior Boy. Oh yeah, you can even see on here, kind of, sort of, Fisher Price. It came with 4 characters: Bob, Larry, Junior Asparagus, and Laura. And it was like an unopened box, and it was at a thrift store. And I told my grandma Betty, I mean, bless her soul, she got it for me. And it's like, maybe make a Laura girl. Well, if there was a YouTuber named Laura Girl, or if there was like a fan-made caricature, a fan-made VeggieTales OC named Laura Girl. Fisher Price. A Bat Bob costume. Bob Boy. More like Bat Bob, because that was the original superhero mascot idea for VeggieTales. And so, anywho, alright, so definitely, yeah, I'll think about having a colored version of this. And we'll do like a little comparison. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's Matt. It's Matt. Hi, Matt. How are you? Plot twist. Fan art stream. Yeah. Bat Bob versus Bat Boy versus Red Wonder versus Thingamabob. Wow, it's gonna be a Bob multiverse if we do that. Miss some good entertainment.
Oh, you mean like this?
Why'd you beat me up?
I don't know. Why a tomato?
By the way, where's my credit card?
I stole it.
What do you mean you stole it?
I stole it.
Can you believe this?
It's unbelievable.
What do you mean it's unbelievable? You just took my credit card.
And I'm gonna spend it.
With what money? If you use a credit card, somebody has to pay for it later.
Yeah, you silly goose.
Can't even look at you.
Why not?
Because.
Because why?
You took my credit card!
Okie dokie.
It's about to go down. If there was a national holiday where Junior Boy is not allowed to bully anyone, would you approve it? Well, it all depends what the bullying is. Like, is he taking people's credit cards? No, he's taking Bob's credit card. He stole my credit card!
And I'm gonna buy a 1 billion PS5s.
No! You know what the holiday should be? Junior Boy takes Bob's credit card day. Then I can get a 24-hour break. Okay.
It's 1 billion Pokemon cards.
Okay, bullying involves stealing credit cards, whacking people in the head, cyberbullying them, filming their reaction, and posting it on the internet, causing a disaster that could kill the world. Well, he's not that big of a bully. He's a silly goose, yes, but not that big of a bully.
Eh.
Wow, a lifetime supply of McDonald's? I mean, I like McDonald's, but I don't see myself eating it every single day. What is this, supersize me? I watched a few episodes of Ladybug and Cat Noir. I mean, it's got potential, but I just didn't really see myself watching it. Larry Boy Multiverse Crusader, that's me.
He's like, are you sure about that, LBF? Camera mine.
It's not even on.
Diddly-diddly-dip.
Oh my gosh, I love this one. I got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, the remake. And I finished the game, by the way. I mean, I'll do more Let's Plays of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Yeah, I have 2 different files saved on there. The one that I played during my free time and the other one that I film and show to you guys. But I promise you, I'm going to make short work of King Boo in that game. And look at this. This is my first time. This was my first time recreating the Dark Moon. And I gotta say, using the different layers and layouts in the sketchbook app, it lets you do one layer and then another layer, and it all comes together, and it just looks so great. And this is the best that I've done when it comes to the Dark Moon. It's like, it's illuminating, but at the same time, it's got these dark shades. It looks beautiful. And to go along with that is my Barnaby OC. Don't I look amazing? Start a brand new file for your spare time. That's awesome. I've been playing more of Thousand Year Door myself. Right now we're at the part where we gotta help out the Punies. We gotta help out the Punies, and we have Flurry join us. So far, everything is coming along really well when it comes to Thousand Year Door. And if I have any questions or concerns, I know just the right person to call. Matt the Cat. He's my Nintendo connoisseur, my confidant when it comes to Nintendo games. I look awesome in that pic. Thanks! A lot more of that to come, by the way. And if you lose any Punies, you can go to the Elder and she'll regather them. Yeah, we're coming close to freeing the other Punies. The hundreds other ones, including Punio's sister. It's like the Punies are really cute, you know? Oh, Petuni, yeah. It seems like every SpongeBob episode is a meme. That does not surprise me a bit. It's like, it's chock full of memes. Including this one. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna Yeah, I'm gonna post another one. Hashtag SpongeBob. Hang on, I want to use this one. Yeah, we're doing it live. Wait a second, what? I pressed something and it... Oh, here it is. I don't know what happened. That was weird. I'll go with this one. Yeah, jellyfishing, 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 jellyfishing. Okay, since we're on the topic of Thousand Year Door, what kind of badges do you use? You know what? That's a good question. In fact, I can pull up my Nintendo Switch real quick. I know I used the sound effect badge for when we were fighting Hooktail. You know that frog badge? And then when I got when I got a couple more badges, I had to unequip that one because I didn't feel like I needed that one anymore. Yeah, let me just enlarge my screen real quick. Enlarge my camera. Camera. There we go. So this is where I'm at right now. And you can tell I'm with the Punies. Let me bring them closer to the audience. And let me show you my badges. Alright, so I got the Quake Hammer, I got the Power Rush P, the Mega Rush P, the Happy Heart, yeah, these are my badges. Let me just... Yeah, these are my badges. Yeah, and I unequipped the Attack FXG because I didn't really need it anymore, like after I fought Hooktail. Still a little bit crazy. I was like, ooh, good progress. How do you put these live stream together? I've been wanting to do something like this. Alright, so... Okay. So I have this set up through Streamlabs. You just gotta make sure everything is set up properly, like before doing all these. Off and on, I would live stream using Streamlabs, or if I live stream through my tablet. And you could even live stream like with your phone, like if it's got good camera quality. But yeah, I'll probably play more Thousand Year Door like as soon as the live stream's over. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good so far in Thousand Year Door. Downloaded through the laptop? Yes. Yeah, that was how I downloaded Streamlabs. Yeah, it's a lot of trial and error when it comes to live streaming. I know the first time I live streamed, I didn't use Streamlabs. I used the camera from my tablet. I live streamed through the YouTube app. Personally, love Quick Change and Power Plus. I don't think I've came across those badges yet, but I will. Mainly because I used to want to stream video games. You know what? I used to live stream video games through my PlayStation, through my PS4. But I was dealing with like internet disconnection, internet issues. It was like 1 minute I would be doing fine, but then the live stream cuts off like during my gameplay. It was like, oh, I gotta find some other way to live stream video games. And plus, my laptop here is like several years old, so I don't think live streaming video games. I don't think it would be powerful enough to live stream video games, you know? So when I get a new laptop computer or gaming laptop, I think it'll be a lot more possible. Oh, I did a Let's Play of VeggieTales EXE, but that wasn't a live stream. That was like a regular video, which I set a premiere for. Yeah, I set a premiere for it, and everybody tuned into that, and yeah, even the guy that was responsible for making VeggieTales EXE was in the chat, and when I was pointing out the flaws in the game, the guy was like, "Yep, understood. We'll fix that. Don't worry." Yeah, it was a good sport, like, when it comes to what I was looking at and what I was critiquing. So that was not a live stream. It was a premiere of a video, but not a live stream. Would Barnaby have the ability to copy other life forms and steal their names? Well, if he can bend reality, if he has the ability to bend reality, it could be a possibility. Yeah, we'll have to find out when Billy Bust Up comes out. Alright, so Queen Wishy Luck is leaving. You have a good day. I guess chapter 1 is meant to be a foreshadowing of what's to come of chapter 2. Yes. Okay, VGG Brayden. The type it goes for a high power with power plus. Up, down, defend plus. Alternating between Jumpman and Hammerman. Yeah, I think I'll spend a few more minutes, like, answering a few more questions. So if you got any more questions for me, put it in the live chat. The letter N is missing. Well, in order to spell his name, you gotta find the letter.
Okay.
You know what? VeggieTales EXE Chapter 2, I haven't heard much about it ever since I played it. It's like, is the full version out? I don't know. It's been a while since I checked on it, but I don't know. Plus, I have a lot of other stuff going on. Like, if you guys follow me on Patreon or become a channel member, then I give you guys sneak peeks of what I'm working on. Oh, you don't know if it's out yet? Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you, you know? Would definitely go to Barnaby's party. She is a ghost despite being alive. Yeah, that's true. I think Vivian's a pretty cool character. Wait, don't I have... I think I have Thousand Year Door fan art that I did a while back. Yeah, let me check something real quick. Yeah, I think it's in one of my sketchbooks. Owl House. I've never done our Owl House fan art. I mean, Owl House is a good show. I mean, not gonna lie, it's pretty good. one of my sketchbooks. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to find it later. But yeah, I did Thousand Year Door fan art. Yeah, I was trying to look for my sketchbook. It's all good. Is it? Yeah, I'll look for it later. Oh, maybe I can find it, because I think Matt the Cat did a fan art showcase, and he showcased that fan art. Oh, I see it. Yeah, we're just gonna head over to his channel real quick and alright, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Yay, we found it! Alright, here we go. Here we go. Daily dose of internet cats. So this was the art commission that I did for him a while back. And we're fighting the Shadow Queen. There's Paper Matt right there. And there's me as Vivian. Yeah, I had a great time doing this. It was with the colored pencil. Alright, so Katie Webb. What are your thoughts on LarryBoy.exe? LarryBoy.exe. It'd be a fan-made game that I would definitely play. But I gotta know, like, is it even out yet? If it's out yet, then I need to know. If not, it's too bad. It's too bad. Oh, okay. So, anyways, this was the art commission that I did for Matt the cat a while back. Oh, that was like a year ago. So I know I did Thousand Year Door. I know I did Thousand Year Door art. I thought I posted it on my DeviantArt page. Wait, is it under art commissions? No, it's not. Oh well, but anyways, I made this for him a while back and he said he liked it. Okay, Shark Gamer, you've asked that a lot of times, so yeah, chill. Oh, Noah, thank you for tuning in. We're just about wrapping up. I'm answering a few more questions before I get off stream. We've been at this for 2 hours. Oh yeah, it says 2 hours. Duel. Alright, so if you got any last minute questions, put it in the comments. Put it in the live chat. Put it in the chat. Have you ever played Battle for Bikini Bottom? I mean, I've heard of the game, but never played it. Who wins, Godzilla versus Mother Raid? I think you've asked that question numerous times also. Alright, so... Okay, Evelyn's leaving. Alright, so you have a good day, Evelyn. I think I heard my grandpa calling. One moment. Alright, so everything's fine. Working on reanimating all 3 Larry Boy episodes. Have the name Larry Boy Legacy. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good title. Okay, well, going back to work on it. Working on the Larry Boy confronting the Fib scene. Okay, well, good luck to you on that, Noah. And you have yourself a great day. Okay, some of you working on concept art. That's great. Really, really great. Alright, so I got time for 3 more questions, and then we'll end the stream here. This one was pretty funny. I brought you your +1. Oh, wait. I brought you your +1. Yeah, this was pretty fun to make. And so with us. Alright, so 3 more questions. Anyways, like I was saying earlier, sorry. I am sick and tired of the summer weather. The summer heat is annoying. I want it to be fall already. I want the cooler weather to come, and it's like, summer. Can't wait until it's over. Okay. So, I guess we have time for like one more question. Instead of 3, we'll do one more question. Who's going to be that lucky person to ask that one last question?
I have a question. Another video about me when?
Soon. Pretty soon. Oh yeah, I'm not into Jurassic World or Jurassic Park anything, so sorry. Can't react to that. Because I don't even know what the continuity is to begin with. It's like, I know the memes, I know there's certain clips that exist, this and that, but sorry. But anyways, you guys, that's going to be the stream. I had a good time with this Q&A question and answer. All that buying. But anywho, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like the live streams, like my videos, leave a like on the videos and live streams. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to support the channel, there is Patreon or becoming a channel member. Or if you just want to leave a one-time tip, then there's my coffee. coffee.com/RonnieGunza06. But anyways, you guys, had a great time. You guys have a really great weekend. And there's a lot more videos and live streams to come. So, anywho, this has been your girl, Larry Boy Fanatic, the eyes and plunger ears of the Larry Boy multiverse. Say goodbye to the people.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Say goodbye to the people, Bob the Tomato. Where's my credit card?
Up your beep.
Alright, so say bye to the people, Barnaby.
Goodbye, and please attend my party.
Alright, see you guys.